Welcome back to Talking Buckets TV. We are so pleased to have you on the show today. We are so happy to have you guys. We really enjoy this. And, some collateral damage happens here and there. But very packed episode for you guys today. In life, things happen. You gotta face adversities. You gotta come back stronger. And we got Hamza back today on the episode. So pleased to have him. Excited to have you guys. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of the key staples that we have. We're really talking about stat sweep, players of the game. We're going to be talking about our draft wars, and we're talking about a couple other things as well. But we're really excited to have you guys, and we'll get started right away pretty much. You guys pretty much rage baited us with the people's choice with our hot takes. So we might not even talk about that because last week is LeBron in the Lebanese league. Now you're talking about playing with the Shanghai Sharks. How do you feel about that, Amo?
I feel like, same as last week, he averaged 60 plus.
The White Howard average is like crazy numbers. You think LeBron's
like 90, bro?
LeBron's gonna have 60? Like LeBron 150 points.
Yeah, he's literally he's gonna start transcending time and space.
LeBron James.
Regardless,
Raymond James. The second.
This guy got his full government name out. Okay. Regardless, we got a action-packed episode. Glad you guys can join us. And really quick plug. We did a quick little segment on the channel as well called Playground Buckets, where we talk about trivia, we talk about fun stuff, we talk about competitiveness. We really bring a new light to the show. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit more of us from Talking Buckets TV, watch that episode. It's probably going to be uploaded before, after. I don't know. We don't time travel, but we will post something. But let's get started, guys. Let's get started with our game today and our analysis.
All right, guys. So now we're doing our stat sweep, right? So Amelie, you want to take it away?
Yeah. So for the stat sweep, we're gonna start off with points. We got the Aura Man himself, SGA, 32.8 points per game.
Crazy.
Next, we got assists. We got Trae Young, 11.6 a game.
Wow.
And then we got rebounds, Sabonis again, 14.1, 10.2 defensive, and 3.9 offensive.
This might change. Sabonis is injured.
All right. Then we got steals. We got Mr. Dyson Daniels again.
Oh yeah, Dyson.
He's never leaving the list. All right. Next, we got Victor Wembanyama with 3.8 blocks per game, even though he's injured right now. We got minutes. We got Mikal Bridges with 37.8. And we've got finally turnovers. Trae Young, 4.7.
Let's go,
Trae!
What a trade!
Quick analysis for this. Really quick analysis for this segment, just because we don't want to spend too much time, because you guys probably get this elsewhere too. We really want to bring something unique to you guys. But Hunter pointed out before as well. Interesting that Trae Young's doing both assists and turnovers. You want to provide some more insight for that?
Yeah, so pretty much, he's really going out there and passing the ball as a point guard. This is his job, his role. So it's good to see he's trying, passing all the balls, but it's also terrible to see him getting turnovers. That just means that when he's throwing the passes, they're not good passes. They just get intercepted.
That's a minimum of 8 points he's giving up. Minimum.
Yeah. So it's terrible, horrendous. He needs to lock in. Yeah, but Trae Young, you want to come on? Feel free. Great player. I love the beard that you're growing out. You're not Trae Young.
He still has the most assists.
Yes, sir. Most assists. So
something good.
He's still there.
We love all our NBA players. You guys are doing great. Thank you for the amazing entertainment you provide. Please come on the show so we can actually grow this page. Anyways,
Father, you want to talk about?
You probably plug Sabonis there.
Yeah. So Sabonis, he's been averaging 14.1 rebounds per game, 10.2 defensive and 3.9 offensive. But this might change in the next few weeks because Sabonis was we heard that he's been injured, so it could change. There's no timeline yet of his return. I'm not too sure exactly what the injury was, but I heard there's no timeline yet of what his return is, so it could change. I have Victor Wembanyama, 3.8 blocks. He's injured, might change. But I was looking at the stat leaders last night. I don't think it might change because he's averaging 3.8, and then what I remember was the next person, I can't remember who, they're averaging only 1.9 blocks per game. So I didn't think that's going to change. It might if the person keeps performing well. But
yeah, in terms of the other injury report, I think Kyrie's also injured. I heard his knee is completely shot, ACL tear. Yeah, and it's interesting because oftentimes when people come back from Achilles injuries, ACL, even if they do, it's really different to see how they play. And it's usually a shooter like Klay Thompson or something like that. I'm kind of worried for Kyrie. he's played really well. He's not obviously not performing to like legendary size. He's playing really well overall for his team. But given the game that he plays, given the shift in angles and all this, the ACL plays a major role in that anatomically. So it's gonna be scary to see how he kind of performs after that because I'm worried. Obviously, rehab is an option, but mentally, there's also the factor as well, right? So, what do you guys thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree that Kyrie, he might not be as great as he was in Dallas, but yeah, he's probably not going to be the same. But with like his like training and stuff, he could probably make a comeback if he really tried.
Yeah, great points.
Great. So moving on, we'll be talking about core vision a little bit later in the podcast, just because we want to start off with something really fun with Draft Wars. The games we'll be covering there will be Raps versus Magic, and then Lakers versus Knicks as well. And we'll also cover the top 5 plays during that time. Really exciting stuff. I see, to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, LeBron's name up here with 50K next to it. Didn't he hit 40K like last week, bro? Like, what is going
It's
on?
his career points.
Career points.
That was his season.
Does that
points.
include both season and playoff? I guess it won't be
Yeah.
that much of a difference.
But he got 40 in just seasons and
Yeah.
10K in playoffs.
That's actually insane. So we'll be touching on that too. But lots of fun stuff in the NBA going on this week. The fun thing we have for this segment here today is we'll be talking a little bit about trivia. Hamza's really done a great job in putting together some trivia options for us. And it's kind of in comparison or in commemoration of what we did in our other podcast or in our other episode, sorry, with the Playground Buckets. So if you guys like this, you'll probably like that episode as well. So stay tuned for that.
Welcome back, guys. So we are doing a trivia segment, and so the winner of this segment will get the first pick in the draft wars, right? And it'll be fun. So let's get to it. So today we're gonna be doing I'm gonna be the host, and I found this player. We're gonna play guess the players. I'm gonna give hints, right? I'm gonna start off with the most basic hints, and then if you guys don't get it, I'll say if you're right, if you're wrong, and we'll keep going until.
He's a man.
All right.
until
All
yeah.
right, let's start.
All right. So
Who gets first pick of guess?
okay, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 4, 1 to 3,
What?
1 to 3,
1 to 10, whoever's closer.
Okay.
100, just do 100.
1 to 4, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 to 10.
I go.
Closest number gets to go first.
Okay.
Okay,
Who goes first in guessing the
5.
number?
go.
7.
Go.
4.
Okay, 7. Then you. Okay.
Alright, well, what's the first hint?
Okay. So your first hint, right?
I want to go last, actually. I want to get more hints.
Okay.
Wait, how many hints do we like? Is it hints after?
No,
the
so
guess?
I'm giving one hint, right?
per round.
And yeah, and everyone gets to guess.
Okay. I'll go first. I'll go.
So your first hint is he plays in the Western Conference.
Russell Westbrook.
Your guess?
I'm gonna go with LeBron James.
Nikola Jokic.
John Morant.
Okay, your second guess is he plays in the Pacific.
So it's, we're going in order, right? It's me, then I'm with it.
Yeah,
Okay. Go.
Pacific Division.
Pacific Division.
To clarify, Pacific Division is Lakers,
Thank you.
Clippers, Sacramento, and
Is
Golden
this the
State.
current player?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, that was a question.
Okay. Cool.
Well, it's okay. It's included.
Current player Luka Doncic.
No,
Jimmy Butler.
no,
Dalton Connect.
no.
Can you repeat the teams one more time?
So the Pacific Division it concludes Lakers, Clippers, Sacramento, and Golden State Warriors.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So he's conference, and so now he plays shooting guard.
My turn. Shooting guard. Can I get did someone say Jimmy Butler already?
Yeah.
Shooting guard. Who's a shooting guard in the Pacific Division?
You have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8,
I know.
7, 6,
Give me
5, 4,
Dalton
3, 2, 1.
LeBron James.
Austin Reeves.
Zach Levine.
No. Okay. So that's the third round. Okay, fourth round, right? He has played on only 3 teams.
DeMar DeRozan.
No.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Buddy Hield.
3, 2,
Oh,
1. Yes.
3 teams, Pacific Division. Okay, 3 teams. Who,
10.
LeBron James.
Almost right. Almost right. Well, it's Buddy Hield. Yeah.
It was Buddy Hield.
it
That's
was Buddy Hield.
crazy. That's
That's a great
very well
pull.
done, very well
So
done.
Buddy Hield plays in the Golden State Warriors, right?
Kings.
Sacramento Kings, Indiana Pacers, and Golden State
That's four
Warriors.
teams.
No.
No.
Kings, Pacers, Warriors.
Oh.
Right? He's known for his 3-pointers, the second splash bro after Clay, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna choose it first.
Nice.
Then we're gonna do another one between you two to see who goes next.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's do this.
Okay. So this player, right?
LeBron James!
No. Okay, he
Oh my god, I just blasted their ears, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
he plays in the East.
Okay.
East. Okay.
Giannis.
No.
Tyrese Halliburton.
No.
If we got that, I could lost
Okay.
my legs.
So
Make it like a more niche thing, bro. Like, I'll be like, oh, he plays in the
okay.
Atlantic Division.
He's
he Atlantic Division?
He plays in the
Ah,
Atlantic Division.
Atlantic Division.
What's the Atlantic Division?
I believe it is.
If Atlanta's not in the Atlantic Division, what was
I think. You know what? Scrap it because I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back. So here's your second hint.
Okay.
He is. Oh, sorry. He's not in the East. He's in the West. He's in the
Okay.
West,
Okay.
right? He's in the West. He plays point guard.
Stephen Curry.
His role is a point guard. No.
Luka Doncic.
No. Okay. Your next hint is he's on a relatively younger team.
Oh,
Spurs.
Gilgeous Alexander.
What's is it Shea? What's that guy's name on the Spurs? The guy with the buzz hair. What's his name?
No.
Mm.
I'm just gonna say
It's
no.
like his name. It starts with a G.
Darren Fox.
De'Aaron
No,
Fox,
not
not
De'Aaron
the
Fox.
Spurs.
Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, that guy.
No. Okay. Next, your hint is he plays well. He plays with a dunker.
Wait. Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Dunker.
He plays with a dunker.
Yeah.
He plays on a relatively young team. He plays in the West.
Wait, can you rephrase dunker? Meaning he played in a dunk contest? Or
No, he's just known to be a dunker.
He's known to be a dunker himself.
It's like
He's John Morant.
he. Okay,
Is the point guard a dunker?
remember the words I'm saying. Okay, I'm only say it once.
I know
Okay,
it is.
he's in the West, right? He's in the West. He is a point guard. He plays with a dunker.
He
So
plays with them.
this guy, he either dunker can either be in the dunk contest or he's just known to be able to dunk over people.
All right, I'm playing.
Okay.
Okay. Can I choose my player?
Yeah.
Chris Paul.
No. Who play? Who does he play with?
Play with that guy. Castle.
Stephen Castle.
Okay.
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed.
Point
Nas Reed is
Oh wait.
All right, go on to the next hint, bro. We're gonna be here all day.
So,
Yeah, we gotta make
okay.
it faster.
he's an international player.
Oh, wait.
Jokic.
Point guard.
Well, Jokic can play point guard though.
Alfred Sengun.
No. Okay.
Not a point guard.
He's international.
Okay.
You can't just forget about the other things, bro.
He played on the Grizzlies.
John Morant. I said John Morant the first time.
Is Desmond Bain point guard?
No.
No.
Okay, go next.
Okay, here's your last hit. He's not 6 foot.
He's that small guy.
Yuki Kawamura. Yuki
Yeah,
Kawamura.
yeah.
That's the small guy.
Probably got.
He's how tall is he?
He's 5'11".
Bro, I'm 5'9". He can't be 5'8".
He's short.
Okay.
Well, you're
No, he's
5'9"?
5'11". He's 5'11". He's not.
No, he's.
He's a big guy, bro. He's a big guy. All right, guys, that wraps up this segment. So we'll basically be going. Does the host get any preference for first pick or no? Does the host get like any respect for being first pick or no?
No, I'm last.
Okay. So it's gonna go Amo, then Fuad, then Hamza, then myself, and we'll go like that. Okay. Moving on, we'll come back after this break really quickly to do our draft wars. We'll be giving you the segment there. A bit of an interesting segment. You guys really went into the archives for this one, so
I
stick
enjoy
around
it.
for that. All right, welcome back to Draft Wars, and gentlemen. One of the most anticipated podcast segments in podcast, I dare say, history. All time. So we like to do it like no other. Anyways, this week on the podcast, we are going back all the way to week 1, where Hamza said LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. The glazing is going insane. We're going to be choosing all-time LeBron teammates for our starting 5.
In their prime.
In their prime. So every player is in their prime. One stipulation, though. everyone is going to have to choose 4 players because their 5th player will be LeBron James. This LeBron James is the average of his entire career. He's going to be pretty much the most average LeBron you can think of. Not extremely,
Not Miami and not
like
Lakers.
extremely athletic. Not he's going to be LeBron James.
Just like normal
Yeah.
LeBron.
Everyone's going to have the same LeBron, so it's not the
LeBron's
dignifying
GOAT.
factor.
Normal LeBron is top 10 still.
Still, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, regardless. So it's not gonna be like a LeBron that's be like you have to specify which LeBron it is, but you're gonna get a LeBron on your team. And you
Baby
can choose-
LeBron.
What?
This guy's going in the multiverse of LeBrons.
LeBron James.
LeBron, the multiverse of madness. Anyways, multiverse of buckets. Anyways, so what we're gonna be doing is at the end of your 4 picks, you can maybe choose it first too if you can't really think of a LeBron teammate, but I think it's a waste of a pick. But you can decide which position to put him at, and you can play whatever position you want. Okay.
All right.
So based on the previous segment, who was versus Alma,
Guess the
Kawhi,
player.
then Hamza. then
It's an
myself.
enjoyable segment. You guys should look at it. Anyways,
Hamza put in a lot of work for that.
Amo.
For your first pick for LeBron teammates in their prime. So keep in mind, it can be anyone that played anytime in the prime. So even if it's a player that was kind of near the end of the career who played, you can basically revamp them into their prime. They'll play. So not playing as they did with LeBron, playing in their prime.
Right.
All right. I'm going to take it away.
Let me get the top 2 shiftiest man. Kyrie Irving,
Ooh, what position? What position?
point guard.
Are you going to put him in the center? What are you talking
No, it could have been a like shooting guard.
All right. Kyrie Irving is off the table.
All right.
I got 2 picks because I'm last, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm last.
You're third.
I get 2 picks because I'm last, right?
No,
Yeah.
he's last.
No,
No, I'm last.
I'm last.
Oh,
I'm
then,
last.
you
You're
get,
last.
then you get
Yeah.
2 picks.
I get 2 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
cool.
Okay. For my second pick, I take D Rose for my point guard.
All right. Valid.
Luka Doncic,
All right, valid.
point guard.
All right, for my picks is there. Because I got last. Give me Shaq. You Shaq is my center, and then I will take. Give me a prime Dwight Howard as my power forward.
Yo, why you
Oh
evil?
my
Why you
god.
I'm taking.
Actually evil.
So I got Chris, not Chris Bosh. Sorry, Dwight Howard, not Chris Bosh, not Chrissy. Dwight Howard, and I got Shaq.
Okay,
Let me get Christopher Bosch. I don't think that's his name, but let me get Chris Bosch.
What position?
Power forward.
Okay.
Okay, for my center, I want to take Mo Will. He played all-time Mo Will. Yeah.
this.
No diss.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Great player.
I don't know why you guys are being.
Like
I don't know why you're making fun of him.
I don't know who that is. Anyways, I'm gonna take DeAndre Jordan because he played with LeBron in the Lakers at center.
Okay. For my next pick, I will take one of LeBron's greatest teammates, in my opinion. Only taking Dwayne Wade as my shooting guard position. Mr. Lightning, the Flash.
I'm my center. Let me get Egauskas.
Who is this guy, bro?
Yo, if you know, you know.
Egauskas.
All-time Cavs. If you know, you know.
All right, valid pick. He's like 7'11", bro.
For my power forward, I want Matthew Dellavedova.
Power forward?
He's a
He's
shooting
shooting
guard.
guard.
Power forward.
Okay.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna die, bro. Like, what are you
Can
talking
you
about?
restate your
Yeah,
team?
I'm going against
Say
Chris
your team
Bosh.
right now.
So I got D Rose, D Rose, Mo Will, and Matthew Dellavedova.
At your power forward.
Rose
That's a good
at
team.
shooting.
Nah,
Mo
hold
was
it, quick,
a shoot.
Center.
Mo was a center,
Yeah.
and then Dellavedova.
And then no, it's
Alright,
LeBron,
so
though. He has the
he's
average
actually-
LeBron.
he's
yeah,
actually-
LeBron. Okay.
So my lineup right now is looking at Luka and then DeAndre Aiden. So Jordan, sorry, not Aiden. DeAndre Jordan. We're gonna put in Ray Allen at my shooting guard.
Nice. All right, so this would be my last pick because I got LeBron as the 5th pick. We're gonna get my point guard. So great point guards. Yeah, shows probably the best ones. You got Kyrie, Luka, and D Rose. Low key, I could put LeBron.
You can always go Bron.
Yeah, I could put Bronny.
Bron.
No, I'm not choosing Bronny. Who am I gonna
He's in
choose?
prime, and
In his prime, like in the future,
So
when
then
he,
he'll be like
when he
LeBron
becomes
James.
like chooses LeBron's exoskeleton. Is that a valid option?
No,
Okay. Because I was gonna choose that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put at my. It's hard. It's tough.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm stressing, bro.
4, 3, 2. Oh man,
Who are you thinking?
Rajon Rondo.
Oh, Rajon Rondo, bro.
Wait,
Oh, you
Ah,
don't even know the lore.
I
of
know the Lord
Rajon
Rajon Rondo. So I got
Go.
I got Dwight Howard, I got Shaq, I got Dwayne Wade.
That team's easily done. So good.
I don't. I'll forfeit my turn for this round
No.
because I got
No,
10,
you can't
I got
do
10
that.
seconds.
Just put LeBron.
All right, fine. I'll put LeBron at. I'll put him at small forward. Go.
Okay, you have a point guard left. Amo, what's your team right now?
I have at my point guard we got Kyrie, small forward LeBron, power forward Chris Bosh, and center Egalskis.
So you just put LeBron?
I just put LeBron. No, do you have one more pick on?
You have one more
Oh
pick.
yeah.
This is your last pick.
So my shooting guard, we're gonna go. See, I could go Austin Reeves. Bro.
Hey, you cheated.
Hey, cheating!
Amo, take a photo. Amo, take a photo. He's cheating.
Okay.
Yo, go, bro.
All right, so I will pick Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant wasn't cheating.
How do we forget about
Anthony
Anthony
Davis.
Davis?
Oh,
Let me get Chris Paul.
Wait.
Let me
Okay,
get Chris
okay,
Paul.
okay.
My shooting guard.
Oh, okay.
On my shooting guard, I'm gonna take AD, and on my small forward, I'm gonna take LeBron.
Shooting guard at 80.
Yeah.
It's small forward LeBron. You're actually crazy. Okay, so my team right now, right, is looking like Luca at the 1, Ray Allen at the 2, and then DeAndre Jordan at the 5. So I'm gonna put sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna put
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I'll put what's his face?
0.
Wait, what's his name? He played on the Heat, right? Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning.
I'll
yeah,
take
I forgot.
Alonzo Mourning at power forward and LeBron at the 5.
All right, so
Or
I'll take. So
3.
my team's looking like
It's
Kyrie
my
Irving.
turn, buddy. I need my point guard. And with my point guard,
Yo,
with
he's
my
such a
point
cheater.
guard,
He's such a
I'm
cheater.
going to be choosing the one of the most explosive players in NBA history.
Ben Wallace.
Give me Mr. Triple Double. Give me Mr. Angry at the Rim. Mr. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook did.
In his
yeah.
prime,
Yeah.
give me Thunder Russell
Yeah.
Westbrook.
Solid pick.
I'm winning this game. It's not even close.
All right.
All right, it's. I have one more pick on my small forward.
You're done.
I went Chris Paul, my shooting guard.
Yeah,
Nice.
you LeBron. LeBron's the last one.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna go Carmelo Anthony.
What is it called? How did I forget Birdman?
Lakers.
Chris Paul played-
No.
No.
Okay, you have Chris Paul. You have shooting guard.
All right, don't take Carmelo Anthony at the
Two.
shooting guard.
Okay. So let's restate all the teams, okay? So I'll go first. So my starting lineup is Luca, Ray Allen, LeBron James, Alonzo Mourning, and DeAndre Jordan, which is alright. How do we forget Birdman?
So,
I thought it, but he doesn't.
so my team, we got Kyrie, not LaMelo, Carmelo Anthony. We got LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Egalskis.
I saw
So, my teammate, we got.
Deladova.
Wait, we got D Rose,
Yeah.
AD, LeBron, Matthew Dellavedova, and then Mo Will.
All right, I'll let you move AD to.
If you know
Alright.
the lore, you know the lore.
No.
Deladova at 4 is crazy, and you know AD's handles. You remember that game-winning shot?
Be quiet. All right. Anyways,
Crazy.
all right. Listen up. Your teams are garbage. Listen, at my point guard, I got Russell Westbrook. Then we're going on to Dwayne Wade. Got LeBron James, prime Dwight Howard, and Shaquille O'Neal.
I think you're a cheater because you look at.
I just looked at Russell Westbrook, bro. I was gonna say like Deladova as well, but he took it.
No, you were not.
No, you
No, you were
I love
not.
Deladova. Deladova was the one who clamped up Stephen Curry, no?
No.
Who's that?
Deladova played on the Bucks.
No, Dellavedova was on the Cavs.
What's the other guy that clamped up Curry?
Kyrie.
Not Curry, bro.
Iman
Deli
Shumpert.
did, bro. I'm not.
Iman Shumpert.
No, it's not Iman Shumpert, bro. Hold on.
Tristan
J.R.
Thompson.
Smith, Tristan Thompson locked up Curry.
Deladova versus Curry. 1 second. This is a real thing, bro. This is actual lore. You guys don't know. You guys are casuals.
No, we're casual.
Yeah, bro. Yes! Matthew Dellavedova and Stephen Curry have faced off in the NBA Finals, including the 2015 NBA Finals. Bro, he was going at him, bro.
Yeah,
He was-
but that doesn't-
Curry is so hard to guard because he never stops moving.
yeah. Dellavedova guarded him
Okay.
in game 4.
He didn't lock him up though.
Yeah.
He didn't lock him up,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Congrats! You chose a point guard.
He's guarding Chris Bosh. He's guarding Dwight Howard. He's guarding
Alonzo Mourning.
He's gonna put in a stretcher, bro. You know, heart over height. All right, guys, that wraps up Draft Wars. Let us know who you won. I actually don't even need to know because it's my team. Regardless, let us know what you guys want to see next week. Let us know if you want to bring back some of the superhero ones that we have. We could do super villains next week. We do retired players that aren't playing anymore, but maybe in their primes and maybe are their primes. We'll see. I'd love to see a 67-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar go against Dwight Howard. We'll see what's going on. But regardless, thank you so much for watching this segment. We'll be really quickly back from our break to talk about our next segment, which is going to be our court vision and some of the top 5 leagues that we have this week. So stick around for that. We'll be back really quickly after this short break.
All right, welcome back, guys. So we are doing our last segment of the day. We're doing court vision and our top 5 plays of the week. So you guys want to take it away? Top 5 plays.
Sure. Let's start off. Number 5, we got LeBron James. He got his signature dunk, a block against Chris Dunn. And after that, he did the splits.
The splits.
Yeah, it was weird. He did the splits.
He fell over.
He fell and made
Oh,
land in the
I
split.
like to celebrate it with the split. Bro. I was about to say, that signature block is just something else. It's kind of weird that that kind of defensive play has been deemed his signature move, which is kind of cool. But I see what it means because it's obviously really routine in terms of that, which is really cool.
All right, number 4.
All right, at the number 4 spot, we got a LaMelo Ball half court alley-oop to Miles Bridges.
Crazy.
That's a crazy pass.
You know, the fun thing about LaMelo Ball, in my opinion, is that
He is excited.
he's 6'7", sure, okay. The fun thing though is that it's a new era of basketball. It's very different than what we've seen traditionally from a lot of the older guys. That's something really exciting to see because I feel like when you talk to, I guess, you guys, in terms of who you think of when you think of Melo, you think about LaMelo Ball, which is kind of funny because we think about
Carmelo Anthony.
Regardless, the point is that it's kind of nice to see that transition in basketball itself, which is really cool. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, it's great. Carmelo has been rated bandit. Love Melo.
Yeah, I still think Carmelo deserves the name Melo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, 3.
All right. Number 3, Curry's turnaround 3 at the second quarter buzzer from the logo.
Which is just Curry.
Curry stuff.
Curry just doing
Curry stuff.
Curry doing Curry things. What are your thoughts on that? Okay, like when you think all-time shooters, you're in top 5 right now. Top 5 shooters.
Curry.
Wait, was that
And-
the game they dropped 56?
No, this is just
That was last
a few days ago. Man.
Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Steph Curry. Seth Curry. Del Curry. Reggie Miller.
His mom.
I sure Curry.
Exactly.
No, actually, you're in your top 5 shooters.
Okay.
Curry.
Alright.
Curry's 1. Ray Allen. You have prime James Harden.
Well, I'm James Harden. Okay.
Reggie
Yeah.
Miller.
Reggie Miller, and then one other person who
Bro, Clay Thompson.
Yeah, Clay Thompson. Clay Thompson.
Claim down.
Clay Thompson.
So, right, we have Curry, Reggie, Ray, right? Right. We have Clay, but he's at the 5. So at the 4, right, I would put a good old Jerry West.
Jerry West?
Jerry West.
They didn't
Okay.
even have 3-point line.
That's just.
In 2K, he shoots them like butter.
He does. 2K plays.
All right, for my top 5, Curry, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, James Harden, and Damian Lillard.
All right, my team's a little bit more unconventional. If you think about percentage-wise, you have to think about 100%. We're gonna go with definitely Ben Simmons. He's
yeah,
100%
yeah.
from 3-point.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so 0 from the game. You shot one.
He has.
He made one 3.
All right, moving
Just
on.
because he made one doesn't mean he missed like 30.
I thought he just attempted like one and got it in. Or something. I don't know. All right, moving on to number 2. Who wants to go with that one?
You got it?
So we got NAW. Wait, who's that again?
Nikhil Alexander.
Nikhil
Walker.
Alexander Walker, Shea's cousin. You got him behind the back pass to Dante DiVincenzo leading to the dunk.
Bro, I thought this headline said to donate DiVincenzo. I was like, bro, what is going on
He's
here?
playing for the Pelicans, right?
I love
No,
DiVincenzo,
this
bro.
is
That's,
in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
That's Shay's cousin.
No, Nikhil Alexander Walker is his cousin.
Shay's
They're
cousin.
They're cousins.
Yeah,
No,
I want to know what team he plays
Oh,
for.
Minnesota.
oh,
Yeah, why are you guys
Minnesota.
telling me his cousin like 8 times, Ryan?
If you have aura, you have to know.
Yeah, you know,
That makes
when you
no
talk about
sense.
Mr. Ora, you have to elaborate on it.
No, you don't. Okay.
Elaborate.
Number 1. What's number 1?
All right, number 1. Luka Doncic pass leading to LeBron's 50,000 career point.
In total.
So, just to clarify, 50,000 points mean the season points, right, in his entire 20-plus career, as well as his playoff points. Now, you just think about that he hit 10,000 points alone in playoffs. How many playoffs did he make? How many finals did he make?
At least 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, at least 4.
At least 4.
He won 4. Lost. It's okay. I won't bring up the stat. I won't bring up the
He
stat.
lost like
Because
Like
LeBron's
eight.
the GOAT.
Yeah, I won't
Listen,
bring up the
The
stat.
point is, like, bro, I remember he hit like 40K like 2 weeks ago. Okay, not 2 weeks ago. It was like last season.
Like
but
last season, yeah.
it's actually insane. But that's our top 5 plays. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. That kind of takes us to our players of the week. Obviously, we have the usuals. SGA, Mr. Ora, as Almo says, from the West. Are these updated numbers here?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. 41 points per game, absolutely insane. 4 rebounds per game and 6.7 assists per game.
He's averaging 40.
Thanks for appreciate the insight there. And then from the East,
40.
do you want to add that as well?
40.
40. Anyways, actually it's 41. From the East, we got a new player actually. My boy Kobe White. Shout out Kobe White there. He's putting up great numbers too.
Kobe. 31.
Spell it properly.
You know, Kobe White, want to say, great player, came back like probably 2-3 times in this last week, and like they were losing by 20, he came back and won the game. One mention, Raptors, he came back, hit the 4-point play. What else? He dropped 44 points in I can't remember versus which team, but crazy.
You know, I
player.
just looked at you because I thought you were gonna say Kobe, but thank you for the insight there.
Kobe White dropped 31.7 points per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, and 3 assists per game. Is this a coincidence? We got Shea dropping 40 and Kobe dropping 30.
Moving forward.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
You know
gonna
what I'm
have to-
saying?
this is
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, moving on.
Kobe Vision.
We definitely looked at 2 kind of key games here. We obviously, as Raptors fans, we got to look at the Raptors Magic game. Great game there, really, really close, 113 and 114. So we got a full lot to cover that. And then moving on, we also had the Lakers versus Knicks game, which obviously was very memorable as well. Once again, very close game, 109 to 113. So let's start off. What are these?
The Dawn.
LeBron James. Like, bro,
Yo, what's your nickname?
Who's?
Luca and LeBron. What's their duo name?
The GOATs.
That's actually
No.
the glazing is crazy.
The Golden Suns.
The Dawn.
The Golden Suns go crazy.
Golden
Luca
Suns.
and Bronny Suns and the Golden Suns.
Luca's not his
No,
son, bro.
the
What is
Dawn. The Dawn. The Dawn and
this? Don and Braun.
the Dawn and
Oh.
Braun.
Don and Braun.
Oh,
No!
nice.
You
The
heard it here
Dawn.
first. You hear Don and Braun. That's tough. All right. Regardless, before I go take away with the
All
Raptors
right,
game,
all
what
right.
give us some special ones. We know the score. We know who's kind of winning. Give us something juicy. Give us some insider scoop. What's
All right,
going
all
on?
right.
What's going on in the locker room? What's going on in the tunnel? What's going on the court? Underneath the seats? Underneath the stadium?
Who's fighting?
What's going on? What's the drama?
Crazy game. Crazy game.
Section row 2.
You know,
Yeah,
I
so
think
that's
there's
why
I think it's like Joe Smith or something. I think he's sitting in section 7. So for this game, right? A great game, competitive throughout. Raptors, Jacoby Walter MVP, dropping the 3-pointer to beat the Magic in the last 4 seconds of the game. Left 0.5 seconds on the clock. Great player, Jacoby Walter. Raptors played well throughout. So did Magic. Magic put up a fight. It was the second game of the 2-game series. Great game that game.
Yeah, so I know the Raptors aren't doing so well. I thought they were tanking.
I think they're gonna make play-in. If they win tonight, hopefully they do versus the Wizards, they're gonna move up to the 11th position. Then they'll need 3 more wins to become in the 10th position.
Sorry,
Playing.
they were. Sorry, they're in the 12th right now.
They're in 13th.
There's
No,
fifth. Okay, clarification. There's 15 teams in one conference. They're at the bottom of the barrel. I thought they tank and get what's the guy's name and the number one Cooper Flag.
I think he's like that, but he can be an all around player. He can shoot threes. He can dunk. He can make nice like smooth shots. Like he's shifty too.
What's the comparison for the NBA?
I'm not exactly sure.
Huh.
I
First
can't.
was
Say
like
that.
by 12.
I was gonna say that
That's
too.
crazy. No, I think it's Jason Tatum might be a good comparison. What do you think? Or is it too?
You know, we'll have to look into that
Yeah.
and come back with it next week and be like,
We'll do that
oh,
analysis for you guys next week. We'll do a couple of comparisons for some upcoming draft players. That'll be another segment on itself.
yeah.
But
I'll
yeah, in terms of the Raptors Magic, great game overall, very competitive, as well as mentioned. Heard that there's a little bit of controversy going on. You guys know what that is?
No clue.
So the Raptors mascot happens to be human in a Raptors. I'm joking.
Oh my god. Oh,
I
did not know
think
that.
Alternate.
I thought it's a real dinosaur.
Hey, I don't know. This is the sauce. All right, moving on. Lakers versus Knicks. You want to take a look at that one?
Yeah. So the Lakers versus Knicks with the Lakers
LeBron.
playing with Luka dropping 30 plus, we got LeBron dropping 30.
Don and Braun.
You know, great duo. Got
Don and Braun.
amazing defense.
Don and Braun. You just like blew their ears. It's
Amazing,
like
amazing,
their eardrums are gone.
amazing defense by the Lakers. You know, coming on Jackson Hayes, a couple of blocks here and there.
Showing up.
You also got Jalen Brunson with an ankle injury.
Ooh.
Yeah, no,
Don't do that. Players shouldn't be injured. That should be bad. Don't cheer for that. Anyway,
I
said-
continue.
Alright, so
I was gonna.
Jalen Brunson going down, but this team still is a great team, the New York team.
Yeah.
New York team.
They were winning by at least 10 to 20 points at one point, but the Lakers, they held their spot. They came back and they won the game.
The Lakers, the Don and Braun duo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, last time I saw the Lakers, this is like not pre-draft, pre-trade, right? They were like the 8th, and now they're like the 2nd.
Yeah, they're the second.
The second seed.
The
Can you-
matches definitely play like a role? Like it's not like magically like Luka's on the team. Definitely a great addition, but the matches play a role, right? Like it depends on
Yeah.
how tough the teams are.
But
depending
you
on the
d-
schedule, depending on the roads, games, all
Like
that.
I do understand like the game difference between like first I think in like 6 or something is like 2 games or something,
Yeah.
or second and 6 or something is like it's like
Yeah,
very minute difference, but still you have to think about that they went from like the 8th
Yeah.
to the
It's
2nd.
definitely what I'm trying to say, though. I understand what you're saying with the game difference being like 1 or 2 games win loss. I'm talking about their schedule itself. Obviously, they play tougher teams early in the season. Obviously, Luka's a great addition, but we got to keep in mind that near the end of the season, it kind of checks out. For example, the Raptors, they're doing poorly. Kind of awesome.
The entire
But,
season.
they're going to be playing, like, hopefully, the playing season. They're playing a little bit of the same near the end of the season.
Dang.
Same. Be quiet. Let me finish my thought. They're going to be playing the lower caliber teams as well, so it'd be interesting to see there. And then
Alright.
it's everyone's game. Great players overall. Anything you guys want to add to that, or should we move on?
What do you guys think about the I don't know if we covered this yet, but like now that we've gone through, now that there's been a couple games, what about the Don and Ron like how do you think they did?
Luka averages 10 plus assists every game.
And he averages over 25 points
Our
per
two
game.
LeBron, giving him his 50K point off his assists. is
Yeah.
amazing.
Right. So yeah, it's been a while, right? So now we can really look back and so if we were to grade this trade, right? Luka, okay, let me say this stuff. So Luka for 80, just flat, right? So we have S tier, A tier, B tier, right?
Okay.
So what spot what ranking would you do?
For the Lakers, for me, for the Lakers, S tier. For the Mavs, like F tier.
F tier?
They only
Bro,
have 7
please.
players. They only have 7
Please.
players. They only have
That's
7
not-
players.
That's what the Lakers do. That's their play.
That's not their fault.
Talk about who's injured, bro. Doesn't the Nuggets have like 10 players out right now? I'm just telling me.
Dallas has
Dallas.
like
Dallas
Dallas-
is the one?
Yeah,
Dallas-
Dallas has 10
Dallas
players.
don't have any second bench. They
They
don't.
got 2 lineups, bro. There's 10 people. I heard Dallas or whatever. It is.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas.
10 players now, bro. That's insane. That's a whole 2 lines. Hunter told me this last night. I'm like, that's actually insane. It's crazy.
Crazy.
So
Two
what
of
would,
the main superstars.
so what would you rate it? What would you rate it, Amo?
For the Mavs, I'll give it like a B minus.
Really?
If they get their players back from injury, you know, it could be an A minus, but Lakers probably A.
Lakers A.
Because they
I
did
would rate-
lose a big piece yesterday.
Yeah, I definitely think for the Lakers, definitely A plus S, if you will. The Dallas they got a lot of heat, and I think it's definitely sad that Kyrie's out with that. But it really just comes down to a matter of matchups for me at the end of the day. But definitely, Lakers definitely won that. It's great seeing Luka being able to play with LeBron as well. You know, the dynasty in terms of the Lakers, in terms of great players, you got to play with them all time. Just a fun time overall. But definitely a win for that.
One thing I want to say about Dallas is I saw this video. There's this guy who was wearing a hat. It said 2026 NBA champions, Dallas Mavericks. Maybe he's a time traveler and we're seeing the future now. And Dallas next year, like they do some crazy moves and they bring in like shooters and stuff, and then like they become
They bring in
champions.
some doctors, bro. They actually
What?
do that.
Well, let's be clear that KD is on his last year of his contract, so you never know where this guy goes.
AD, and Kyrie.
Yo, well, we already saw what happened, right? KD, Harden, and Kyrie. That fizzled because they all got injured, right? I think they played like 7 games.
Yeah, it was like-
But injuries on Dallas, bro, can that even happen?
Never.
All right, we'll just finish off this segment here just because we're short on time. We'll be coming back really quickly after our break for a rapid choice people's choice. So stick around for that. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, welcome back to our final segment, people's choice here. We're doing a bit of a rapid fire here, just to keep it interesting, keep it fun, keep it competitive, keep it light. What we were talking about, you guys gave us a couple players here for Hall of Famers. We're going to say yes, no. We'll dive deeper a little bit into it. Oh, these are kind of crazy, but I'll go off. You guys will give it thumbs up, thumbs down. No in between. We're going really quick. First player, ready? LeBron James.
There's no
Just
hot take.
hurry up. Let's go.
Is there a hot take? Is there a
It's
hot
quick.
take?
Ben Simmons. Quickly. Kevin Durant. Anthony Davis. Zion Williamson.
As of right now, Zion's not making it.
Okay. John Morant.
Not right now.
Wemby.
Wemby.
It's at the end of the career when they're.
Yeah.
Who else we got? We got Rasheed Wallace. No, I'm joking. Who else we got? Luka Doncic. What about Curry? LaMelo Ball. Chris Dunn. Miles Bridges.
Kobe White.
Oh, wow.
Kobe White. SGA. That's an actual one. SGA.
Yeah.
SGA. It's pretty early on, but yeah. Let's go down this list here. Trae Young.
Yeah,
Trae Young will probably make it. Yeah. Sabonis.
Sabonis, yeah. I
think
think
he
so.
probably- I think he.
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
I don't know.
Not.
No, we don't think so. Yeah. Regardless, I think the whole thing is kind of hard because it's like not really a set. There's no set criteria. It just depends on like the vibes. To be honest, I don't know all the players I've gotten because I think most of the notable players, most of the time you have, if you're a superstar in that sense, you usually have a pretty high chance of getting in. You don't really necessarily have to have crazy accolades for that, but definitely interesting. to
It
see.
also isn't like immediately after he retired. Too.
No, it
it's
just-
like
I
it's
think
like a good.
It depends.
Yeah, like Shaq got it so late. Like it was so.
Dwight Howard is just being inducted into Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, yeah. He's,
Yeah.
But he
He
didn't
didn't
retire,
retire.
bro. Like, where's he?
They just called it Shanghai Sharks.
Yeah, I didn't even think he retired yet. They just put him in the
No,
Hall of
he
Fame.
he plays in Taiwan right now.
Taiwan, yeah.
Taiwan.
Low key, it'd be kind of funny to see that team in the All Star game just for fun. Like
I know,
A Taiwanese team?
Dude,
Yeah.
Dwight Howard just got his like Taiwan guys. I know a couple of the games that guys from here. I think Marcus Cousins played it too, no?
He's been trying to get a lot of people from coming
Yeah,
from the
I've seen
NBA.
it.
Yeah,
Or he'll be on TikTok live with recruiting people. It's crazy. Regardless, that was a really quick people's choice, but we do appreciate your input there. We will be kind of opening this up to a little bit more discussion with you guys. Maybe we get a couple of you guys on the show too. Who knows? You guys can like stand in the back. I'm just joking with your chair. But once again, we thank you so much for joining us this week. A bit of a quicker episode, but we did post up another video that we talked about before, the playground buckets, which will be posted before, after, maybe even during. Who knows? We don't know. God knows. That's it. regardless, thank you so much for joining us, Ramadan Mubarak, to our Muslim viewers, and we will see you once again on the next episode, hopefully next week, very soon. And
Yeah.
from us, Talking Bucket TV out.